Yay! I'm super tired, so I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be low energy stream. I guess for the benefit of when I put this up on YouTube. I haven't been doing that, but I kind of plan to. Hello all of my little baby bunnies. Welcome to a stream. Where I'm playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's not available on my channel anymore, but this is actually the first series that I ever put on Karinabob Gaming, like forever ago. This was so long ago. I've been doing this for a while. But I took it down because I was super awkward and weird, like many people are when they first start trying to Let's Play. And I've been kind of getting the itch to play it again sometime soon. So I haven't played this for yeah, it's probably been like 4 years since I last played it. Hello, substitute player. How are you doing? Yeah, it's been like 4 years since I've played it. I think I remember it pretty well, but I'm not 100% on that. Either way, I already created a new profile called Karinabob because why wouldn't I? And we're gonna start a new game. Let's make sure all of our options are all happy. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. I can probably show all of those. I do like having the crosshair. Yeah, I already moved the sound around. Okay, cool. All right. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. Been having some medical issues lately, so it's been kind of wearing me out. Case in point. It's a good place to start. Okay, start a new game. Oh man, this brings back memories. Upside down baby face. Huh?
Don't forget.
I will not forget.
Forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
You can kind of control him.
I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
All right. Nice. One of the things I actually like a lot about Frictional is their intros are cinematic, short, and they do something that makes you interested, that makes you curious. In this case, obviously, you're like, what the fuck? Is he dead? No, it's not, is he dead? Is he dead? I'm an idiot. Oh gosh, there's a menu system. I forgot there were menus. This is great. Okay, notes. There are no notes. That's right, I have to pick those up. There's no diary pages yet, but mementos are what tell me what to do next. Okay. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. So in this case, you're like, oh fuck, I've forgotten everything. What's going on? Oh, I forgot how disorienting this was. So look at how your character's vision keeps on twisting forward to the right and then backwards to the left. Like I think it's supposed to make you feel really disoriented and dizzy. And I remember the first time I played it, that's exactly how it made me feel, and it scared the shit out of me. Like, it really bothered me. I think isn't there a tinderbox in? Place I could light a tinderbox if I so desired. Okay. Here though. Oh, they got the little glowy. Boop. Okay, you rotate, throw. Okay. I don't remember how this worked. Gosh, yeah, it like makes you feel like you're walking sideways. It's so disconcerting. But yeah, it's a real nice pot of plants. Oh. Okay, so these are rose petals, I think? I think they're supposed to be rose petals. It's not very clear. Like, I remember when I first played it, I thought it was blood, but I'm pretty sure, like, in the context of the game, I'm pretty sure they're rose petals. And this pink shit is what we need to follow. This, fucking Pepto-Bismol Tums garbage. Oh, spooky, spooky. Box in here? No. I like how, when I was thinking about playing this game, I was like, oh man, oh, whoa, buddy. Doing okay? Jesus. Thanks. I always feel like I talk too much. I've actually always felt like I talk way too much, so it's nice that you like it. No, when I was thinking about playing this, I was like, oh, I'll do it so quick, because I know what to do and where to go. But I'm moving so slowly. I'm just like, do all the time in the world. That's right. Barfs and it doesn't let you out. If I try it again, what happens? Oh wait, it doesn't let me? Okay. The building just screams at me. Oh! Right. Gosh, so much of this was so effective when this game first came out. Like, it's fascinating to think of how old it is now. But like, it scared the ever-loving garbage shit out of me when I played it the first time. Hello, fire. You're very comforting to look at. I wouldn't want to sit by you right now, though. It's very warm outside. Refused to go outside today because I don't want to get all sweaty. Yeah, I agree. Perspective is an interesting thing, isn't it? Fuck, I'm about to get all, like, philosophical on you. But, like, my experience is always going to be different from your experience, and this guy over here's experience is always going to be different from that chick over there's experience. Like, we're always going to be viewing things from different aspects with different life experiences, prefacing them. So, like, yeah, I agree. This is the long answer for I agree. Whoa, oh, look at that. They, like, lengthened this. Oof. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, Daniel, it's okay. You can do it. Get up. Get up, it's alright. Just the building screaming at you. Don't you worry. Oh. Of course I decided to stream this on, like, the free Overwatch weekend, so everybody's doing that. Nobody's watching this. Anyways, I think what I was saying before is, like, so much of the scares in this game was so effective. It's like, a lot of it was stuff that people hadn't done as effectively before. Like the sanity meter, the fucking up of your character's vision, the hallucinations, the sound design was incredible. It just was. It still is. Very, very good. It really adds to the overall ambiance and oof. Beware, standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on the lights using tinder boxes or search for other sources of light. See ya! Yeah, that was actually something that, God, scared the goddamn shit out of me when I played this, was The sanity meter is really effective since your character is afraid of the dark. I forget what the actual phobia is called, but he's got an actual phobia of the dark. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. I had to say that very fast. Alright. Where did it say we went to? The archives? Oh yeah. This is where things start getting... Oh! Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. Can be increased by completing puzzles and making... Yes. Okay, is there anything in here I can get? Might be a ton of boxes. Oof. Daniel's scared. Oh. Oh yeah, scripted cockroaches. Hello. They're not real, I don't think. I think he's hallucinating it. Okay, come on, go through the door. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Nothing over here? Oof. It's drafty as shit in here. Okay. Where I need. Okay, this fucking inside tornado is unnecessary. Please stop. Oh. I had never noticed that was there before. Ooh. I don't think I ever end up there. Fascinating. I'm actually really interested to know that was a thing. Okay, let's look inside this chest. Oh, come on. Oh. And the lantern. I have picked up the lantern. So F for flashlight. Okay. You have to conserve... I don't know if you've ever played this game. Playa. But you have to conserve your oil. Which, I don't have any oil. I've got this much oil. Which is not a lot, so... I don't plan on using my lantern a whole lot right now. You'll get more... You get a ton of, yeah, you get a veritable ton of the tinder boxes, though, so you can kind of supplement from there. The only danger to that... Fucking Christ. God, that's unsettling. The only danger to that is, you end up not being able to extinguish what you've lit, and if there's, like, a monster around, that can be bad news. Be bad news for everyone involved. It'll be harder for them to find you in the dark. Okay. Follow the liquid trail. Oh, I found the source of the liquid. I got controlled by the camera. Around here, just a bunch of fucking bottles of goop. Like how, like, every possible, thank you, like every possible alchemic item that you could use in any game is right here. Like, I only know what, like, a retort looks like because of Morrowind, by the way. I remember playing Morrowind as a kid and being like, what the hell is this stuff? Okay, let's read this note.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so that is, isn't it kind of weird that like he says his own name a whole bunch of times in a note to himself? Daniel, Daniel, you must do this thing, Daniel, Daniel, signed Daniel. So silly. Okay. Be in trance hall! The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Ooh, that suddenly makes sense, actually. I just realized what that meant in the context of the story. Hello. Okay. So, this is where it branches a little bit.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking.
That
Come,
voice.
Bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Excuse me, I just had a bowl of pasta. Okay, so isn't that guy's voice like the most incredible thing you've ever heard in your life? Okay, so that was kind of a vague discussion between the two of them. Clearly, previously non-amnesia Daniel, very angry at Alexander for some reason or another, wants him dead. But there was a point at which we were on cordial speaking terms, at least polite speaking terms. Look at what happens if you try to go out this door. Cool, right? Alright. And he was taking us to, he's taking us down there. Yeah, these look a hell of a lot like, I think they're supposed to be rose petals. Ah! Bonked myself in the head. Yeah, this shit is in the way. We can't go anywhere. It is toughened plant. It can't be torn by hand or tool. So the mementos say some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? So, here's our big clue. Gotta go do some chemical garbage. This is where things get real fun. So I think I'm gonna think of what's the best place to go first. Where we can do, the wine cellar has at least one of the acids you need, and then up here, yeah, need to do something. Let's go up here first. Whoa! I forgot about that. Shit, that scared me. This. Won't budge. And there's nothing in here, but there's a tinderbox. The archives, yeah. Ooh. I didn't... What? What is this? Oh. Okay. Nowhere that I can actually go. Okay. Didn't remember that being there. Okay, so let's go to the archives first. And then we can go to the wine cellar and then the lab. I think that's the best order. Oh, to do everything in. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck him with a rock. Trying to make it as dramatic as possible. Okay, rare books. I think we find, yeah, we've got a note in here.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, that gives us a little bit of context. Daniel. Gosh, these cockroaches are disgusting. Daniel was a architect. Or not an architect, I'm sorry. Archaeologist. It's not an architect, Jesus. He's an archaeologist. And he was on an expedition looking through the tombs of Tin Hanan, which is a good place to start. Really all you need to know right now. But, locked? Nope. Lights. Quick. Another note. Okay, Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Yeah, they're pretty huge, aren't they? And I know that there are like hissing cockroaches that get really fucking big. We have decent sized ones here, but those are really fucking terrifying. Okay, so guy named Wilhelm, contract with Alexander, and once he's done, then he'll get his services at the royal court. Okay, great. Oop. I think we read more about Wilhelm a bit later. I don't remember exactly how his story goes. I think I might know, but not 100%. What's the catalogs? That goes straight from here to there, doesn't it? Oh, this hallway goes both ways. Right. That goes out into the main hallway. Okay, let's check out the catalogs room. Anything over here? Nope. Heard something really creepy that I'm not a fan of. Can I light this? Do that. Nice. Doesn't fire. Boop. Boop.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. Okay, so that's them actually going through the excavation of the tomb, and I think not going so well because he was trapped. Oh, this is like cut off from the other section. Fun. Like that. I want to go here first. Yeah, I'm gonna go this. I think it just wraps around anyways. Okay. Every game that has a piano does that. Okay. I think this is this where it wraps around to. Like that. Okay, local history. It won't open, it's locked. Mementos. Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Okay. Let's light this too. They give me a fucking million tinder boxes. I might as well use them. And old tomes, which is open. I don't think there's anything. Whoa. Okay. I forgot. I had somebody creepily playing the piano when you're over here. You know, now that I think about it, it really begs the question of who the fuck is playing that piano? Like, the only thing we encounter... Pretty much the only thing we encounter at this point in the game is monsters. The monster fucking busting out his piano playing chops, is that what it is? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, come on, stand in the light, you're fine. Okay. I was looking to see if the piano's, if the thing had been opened from the piano again, but I don't see it. We're like very high up. We're looking at the tops of these trees. Okay, so this is all caved in, which is super safe. See what we can find. Oil, let's fill up our oil as much as we can. Like that. Okay. Scrolls. It looks like it could be blood. Okay. I know there's some oil in here, I think. Look. Back here? Yeah. Okay. There's a piano out there too. Alright, let's look at this.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
You're just buying time anyway.
Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So that's a very strange exchange, in my opinion, because obviously Alexander lives here, but he's like, I mean, yeah, the castle's falling apart, it's fine. Let's just reinforce where these things are. Okay. Shit. Forgot about that. Let's just reinforce where we need to, so that it doesn't completely fall down on us. We'll be fine. Everything just fine. Okay. Here we go. Got that sweet hallucination note. I love those.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Ugh, excuse me. Maybe I should take a nap after this.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Yes, this story is a particularly Lovecraftian one. It has the vibe at the very least. Oh, that's right. Oh yes, that's right. I have to go out this way. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Let's find something to throw at it. We got rocks. We got a head. Cool. Cool.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. I'm gonna have to agree with Daniel on that one point. It does seem a little excessive. Okay, so we've got a note that we can read in here. If I remember, it's a long one, so get your ass ready. Okay, local folklore. Altstadt and the Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the beginning of the 16th century. That's the shit. I've forgotten how to understand centuries. 0 to 900 is the first century. 1000 to 2000. Second century, so the 16th century is the hundreds? Okay. There's a really funny bit by the comedian Eddie Izzard where he talks exactly about what I just did, and it's the most relatable thing on the planet, because he's like he's like why can't they just change it to be if it's in the 1500s, it's the 15th century, because everybody goes through this thing, oh, then in this 15th century, and then your brain slows down while everything else is happening, and you've totally lost everything that you could have learned in your history class because you were spending too much time trying to figure out if the 1500s was the 15th century or not. Anyways. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? So they say that he went to the burrow and disappeared, but then he passed away 10 years later, where he said he never went to Altstadt. See, this is one of the things that I actually don't understand about this game. I've never understood how they could say that he died somewhere else later. Oh, I wonder if he just traveled there. We learn more about Agrippa later. Let's not worry about it right now. Okay, the Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited along with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century, 1500s. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, along with great leaders of this country. Yeah, it's happened to literally everyone. Literally everyone has experienced this. Maybe, Pitch Jack. Maybe if you stick with me, you'll learn more. Let me fix this command that I apparently screwed up. I think I have a timer that set up wrong. Let's change it. Boop. Okay, there we go. I should fix it. Okay. Okay. So, the puzzle is very simple. Got 3 books. to find them and pull them all out before the timer runs out. There's one, another one, right here. Bing! Oh, almost missed that oil. Oh, there's a door here. It is locked. How are you doing, Pitch Shack? Welcome to the stream. Key. When you pick up the key, you hear a monster. So I hop in here and I hide. Goodbye. I'm pretty sure the monster doesn't actually spawn. I'm pretty sure, but the sound is there to scare you. Okay. How was that? I thought about trying it for the free weekend, and I might even try it tomorrow, but I really wasn't in the mood for it right now. I'm just too tired. I'm super worn out, and I don't feel good. I've had a bunch of medical shit I've had to deal with, so I'm like super not in the mood to play a first-person shooter with other people. I'm terrible at first-person shooters. Let's read this note. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. Wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been... Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It will, in a sense, solve both my problems. So, as we just read from that note in the other room, we know that there are at least rumors of these gatherers that wander the woods. I'm very certain that those are the same people that Alexander references here as his trusty servants, because he says that the sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing them. So I think that they do gather people, and then they provide them to Wilhelm and whoever it is he works with, for whatever it is Alexander needs them for. So that's where we're at now. That's, I think, the extent of the information that we can gather. So now that we have this key, this door is open, which is great. We should be able to open... Wait, what key is this? The wine cellar. Oh, we can't even get to the wine cellar until later. So check this out. This monster? No? He can't actually hurt you. I think it's... I've never tried this before, so I sort of wanted to, like, poke my head out and see if he would... Okay. No? He can't hurt you. He just, if he gets... Oh, I hate that sound. If he gets close enough to you, he'll despawn. Well, let's get out of here, because I don't want to deal with it. Entrance hall. I mean, I've heard Overwatch is very fun. I just really can't. I can't do it right now. Oh shit, all the goo. I have to get away from the goo. Ow! Alright. So yeah, once you're done with an area, it spawns this goo that hurts you. That sort of dissuade you from going back. We don't need to be there anymore. Yes, there is a lot of hidden lore. Much like anything else by Frictional, they layer in what they're doing in the background, like what the meaning of what they're presenting to you. You can find out all the information that you need if you pay attention. They're pretty cool about it. Okay, so the wine cellar is where we need to go next, and we do encounter a monster that could actually hurt us here. So... Oh, we used the key. There we go. Yeah, exactly. It's not something I would likely ever spend my money on. I'm just terrible at those kinds of games. The sand gave way to his... fuck. Alright, let's light my lantern. Use some of this precious oil.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime.
Or at least until tomorrow.
Ain't that the truth, Pitch Jack? Okay. So... I don't think there's any helpful stuff hidden around here. So this is one of the acids we need. Cuprite. Upright. I always loved finding those. Oh, Elder Scrolls, what a fun time you are. Yeah, I think your monster encounter happens over there. So let me do this first. You do have a really fun thing that happens over here, check it out. That's very fair, Pitch Jack. You're so right. Don't want to go there yet. Go this way. Oh gosh. I'm actually kind of unsettled now because I forgot how disconcerting it sounds in here. Listen to those chains, by the way. Let's close this door and pick this up, because I know if I try to light anything, never mind. I get knocked out, and all the lights get blown out too, so fuck it. The only way I can drink is if I hold my cup right. Yes, it is. It is quite damp. So, I had the most terrifying thing happen to me. Let's stand in this light so Daniel will stop fucking grinding his teeth together. Okay, so hold down left mouse, right, moving, there we go. That's how I push. Okay. I was always really terrible at this. It's because I suck. So the very first time I played this game, I got stuck in this area desperately trying to get everything here out of the way. Like, I couldn't quite figure out how the controls worked. I was here for like, I was here for quite some time trying to move everything, like, so that I could get through this door. Yeah, as best as I can tell, based on what like everyone else has said about the game, that's just the sound of his teeth like clicking or grinding together. He does it when sanity is getting low. Let's actually check and see. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. I haven't found any health stuff yet, which is sort of annoying. Okay. But I was stuck here for, I don't know, probably a good 5 minutes, just moving stuff out of the way. And I guess I was taking too long for the game because it suddenly, there we go. Gotta give it a push. But, because it suddenly, like, the screen turned red and the building screamed at me, like the castle, the whole thing shook. Terrifying. I screamed like a child. Yeah, a bunch of shit can happen when Daniel's sanity is running out. He can hallucinate, his vision gets really wobbly. Check and make sure there's no like, oh, tinderbox. Want that. Okay. Yeah, it was frustrating to like just be stuck here because I couldn't figure out how to open, like, get everything out of the way. It's just because I was bad at the controls. Whew, there we go. Alright, sanity's back, good. I was just bad at the controls. Mostly my fault. There are pigs up there. I just noticed there are pigs up there. That's great. Hey! Oh, exploded body parts. what I've always wanted to see. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's like...
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
That's cool. Alexander was basically like, you guys suck. Let me feed you some poisoned wine and you'll explode. And there's all these tasty body parts everywhere. Alright, Aquarigia. Let's read this. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my times as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there are many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... ... So, more context of stuff that we probably could have already figured out. Man, that's nasty. Okay, so the only place we haven't been now is over here. Which is the place I was scared to go, because that's where you encounter the monster. Go look. Yeah, and of course the upstairs neighbor starts stomping around right as I'm about to do this. I'm scared, okay? Stop it. Okay. Yeah, when you go over here, a monster shows up over in the corner and you're like, ah, fuck. Yeah, if you pick this up, I think. Laudanum! Hide. There he is. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna stand over here. Use the laudanum to increase your health. To drink it, double-click on its icon inside the inventory tab. Still there. Come on, man, go away. Oh no, it's the hunting music. The music they play when they're hunting. I super don't want to deal. Please go away. He's still there, come on, man. You're supposed to not look at them, because it can draw their attention. Come on, I'm crouching, I'm out of sight. Please go away. Ugh. Go away! Like, I literally can't do anything else. You just have to hide until he goes away. Daniel, I know you're scared. Fuck! Keeps getting closer, please stop. Ugh. Christ. Please go away. This happened to me the last time I played it too, like... I'm trying to make progress, man. I can't. They make Dead Space and Dante's Inferno, but now they make Star Wars. That's fair. One of my favorite things about, come on, dude. Daniel's about to fall over. He's so, oh God. He's moving around like he's drunk. God damn it, move it! The Fallout games, at least 3 onwards. I'm pretty sure it's an option in everything after 3, but the Bloody Mess perk is maybe my favorite thing. What happens if I crawl over here? I'm so... Oh, come on, man. I feel like this is bugged out. Oh, God. Yep, there we go. My sanity's so low that I'm falling over, ringing in my ears. Great. What I always wanted. What is he doing? You guys. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me if I've lost my mind? Because this is literally how you... This is how you play the game. But... Avoid looking at enemies, it will drain your sanity and you'll eventually be seen. Yeah, thanks, man. You're supposed to hide from them until they go away. Oh, there we go. Okay, he walked away. I think once he turns that corner, he despawns. So we'll give it a second and wait for the music to chill out. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he is one of the roaches. Well, now Daniel's drunker than I've ever seen him. Turn on the lights. Ooh. Stand in the light. And calm down a little bit, buddy. I think there's, there might be one more, acid over here that I need to get. Let's give it a try. Fuck. I never noticed that before. What? Maybe everything that I'm like going, oh no, I've never seen this before, is just me, having been too scared the first time I played it. No? Is that all the acid? Maybe the last one's in the lab. That seems like it could be accurate. Let me look. This is only 3. I think you need 4. But I haven't found a note that says that yet. Because... Have I been here?
There's nothing left.
Ooh.
Everything's gone.
Oh, that's Daniel talking. Oh, fuck, here we go. I haven't been here. Okay, cool. There we go. That's the last one. Sanity gone. Or sanity better. Sanity back. Holy fuck. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We're done. Oof. Oof. Thanks for joining me on that adventure, you guys. It was really stressful. The claw smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. He's talking about the, Ow! I do need to get to the lab. How hurt am I? 3 cuts and bruises. Alright, so I'm not too bad. I do need to... Okay. Oh yeah, so that, like, middle screen, the loading screen, he sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-filled ground. Oh, okay. No, that loading screen, he was talking, oh. Right? He was talking about, there's a, found an orb when he was being an archaeologist. As though he's not still an archaeologist. You know, that one time. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's light this. We're gonna spend some time here. Ugh. Oil, yes, thank Christ. Alright, here we go. This is what tells us what we actually need. Chemical relocation. This is what tells us to go to the wine cellar, but I already knew to go there. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken a toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Here we go. Okay. Hello. Be over here. Ah! Oh, okay. Sorry about that pitch, Jack.
Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Enjoy your time away. And thank you. I will do my best to do myself well with the scares. There we go. Oh, memory box! I forgot about the memory boxes! One day, I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay, cool. I forgot about the fucking memory tubes. Alright, let's read this note. Oh, this is where it says what we need. Which we already know. Basically, he attempted to make the elixir, it didn't work. Here's the chemicals he tried with the goodness. Experiment unsuccessful, highly acid, proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. That's what's important. We need something that will get us through the organic tissue downstairs. So that's what we need. And yeah, it says, evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Let's do that over here. Because we already have all the acids. We've done it. Not where I put it. Ah. Huh? Oh. Okay. Seems a little unnecessary. Okay, and this is our pot. There we go. Then, we have to turn each of these? Oh, no, we have to turn this. No? There we go. Okay, now we do each of these. It includes everything. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Alright, pot of acid. Those are 2 drugs. One of them you probably shouldn't do. Okay. There's a collapsed, find a way. Oh, that's what the sound was. Okay. I can use this. Yeah. That. Rotate. I think if you put it like... There we go. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you for just telling me how to do it. Okay. Ah. Okay, cool. So that should... After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him to the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Ooh. Okay. Yes, let's get the fuck out of here. Ah! Okay, yep. So we definitely don't need to be there anymore. And we've been everywhere else we can. Let's go down here. The refinery. Melt this goop. Achievement unlocked. Alchemist. I guess alchemist, if I pronounced it correctly. The refinery. Became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were blah 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 in the smoke. I didn't quite get that. Okay. Bah. Memories?
It sure is dark in
Yeah,
here.
they're definitely rose
Yes,
petals.
and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I think you see a... Oh god. I didn't think there was a monster yet. I thought I just saw one if I walked forward here. Am I crazy? Ah! Ah! Yep. Yep. What it is. Okay, let's hide here around this corner. Make sure we're not seen. I'm pretty sure that's not really an actual spawn. Like, I think it's just to scare you. Oh no, oh! Oh no, that's the looking for music. Wait for it to go away then. I had no idea. Whew! Is it gone? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's keep walking. Ah. Don't think there's anything in here that I can use. That's creepy. I never noticed these before. What the fuck are they? Alright. Wow, I don't remember this part of it at all. I'm suddenly very scared. Oh god. I'm gonna hang out in here. This whole room is red. Pick up this oil. Thanks. How much oil do I have? Okay. I seem to be doing okay. Whew, I'm actually a little sweaty. I'm actually a little sweaty. Okay. Whew. Any notes? No? Wood carving equipment? Oh, laudanum? That's cool. Okay. Let's read this note.
2nd of June,
Oh.
1839.
Oh.
It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Okay. I don't remember the answer to that. Honestly, like, I remember the orb is important, but I don't remember. Wow, I forgot there was goop there. This is locked, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I need to find a way through. Like this, and of course it's right here. Not even like anything blocking it. I thought it was way harder to see. Thank you for all of the tinder boxes you're gifting me, by the way. Wow, I am suddenly like the sweatiest human. Nothing in here except this tinder box. And have I already been in here? Yeah, maybe. I think I just circled around. Okay, cool. So I've been everywhere and I've gotten all the notes. Great. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna get down to the next area and then I think I'm... Ha! I'm gonna get down to the next area and then I think I'm gonna end. Because I'm legitimately sweating like a pig right now. I'm really stressed out. I think I could use a break. Oh yeah, my lantern's almost full. Empty. That's not refilled. That's bullshit. Okay. Duck? Oh, oh, right, okay. No? Maybe I can use this box. No, I can't pick up this box. Oh, a tinder box. Use this box. Pop up. There we go. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything else. Yes, good, good. How many tinder boxes does that make? 12? Good. Alright, great. Let's get the fuck out of here. Crouch. Bonk. Ah, exactly where I don't want to be. Whew, okay. Okay. Let's wait until a thing happens and you're all gonna know what I mean when I say a thing. In here. Actually, yeah, let's just make our way in here. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Sounds like you're drowning, buddy. I'm pretty sure that's the sense that you can make. Okay, so a thing's gonna happen. I'm suddenly in waist-high water, and there's monsters. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna continue this stream at a later time when I'm a little less sweaty and a little less exhausted, I think. But thanks everybody for whoever joined me and is still here. I think at this point that's probably substitute player. Thank you, big tasty star. But I'll see you guys some other time. Thanks. Bye bye.